Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Nurul Faizin binti Mohamed Bakri. My matric number is B051820011. My supervisor is Dr. Amin bin Mohamed Sultan. Welcome to my presentation. So today I'm going to present about my first final year project, that is the study on the fourth industrial revolution readiness at Malaysia-based multinational company. Before I dive deeper into this topic, what is the Industry 4.0? Industry 4.0 is an integrated, adapted, optimized or service-oriented and interoperable manufacturing process with the implementation of least advanced technology. It was introduced by the German federal government in 2011 as an effort toward digitalization and automation to support industrial sustainability in a competitive global market. In Malaysia, the Ministry of International Trade and Industry has initiated the Industry for RWDS initiative towards IR 4.0 to support the local manufacturer, especially the SME. So, what is readiness assessment? Readiness assessment is an evaluation tool to analyze and determine the level of preparedness of the condition, attitude, and resource at all levels of the system needed to achieve its goal. Next, we go to the history of Industrial Revolution. This figure illustrates the stage of development industrial manufacturing system from manual work toward Industry 4.0 concept. The first industrial revolution began with the mechanization and mechanical power generation in the mid of 18th century. It brought the transition from manual work to the first manufacturing processes. The second industrial revolution was triggered by electrical that enabled industrialization and mass production. And the third industrial revolution is characterized by the digitalization with introduction of microelectronics and automation. Today, we are in the fourth of the Industrial Revolution that was triggered by the development of the information and communication technology. The technology's basis is smart automation of the cyber-physical system with the centralization, control, and advanced connectivity, which is IoT functionalization. In general, there are 9 pillars of Industrial Revolution 4.0: Big Data Analytics, Autonomous Robots, Simulation, Horizontal and Vertical System Integration, the Industrial Internet of Things, Cybersecurity, Additive Manufacturing, Augmented Reality, and the clouds. Now we go to the project background. As the fourth industrial revolution has become well known across the world will be technologically advanced and incredibly complex in the future. This advanced technology has propensity to increase the productivity, enhance the efficiency, and shorten production time towards the all-size enterprises. Industry across the world have passed through many stages before arriving at Industry 4.0 era. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has significant impact on commercial enterprise and industrial sector. As a result, companies have taken unprecedented approach to changing their production process and business strategies. The companies tends to amenable towards Industry 4.0 technology that believe to recover faster from the effects of COVID-19. What is the problem statement? Firstly, the lack of proper understanding on the concept readiness of industrial revolution in Malaysia. According to the MITI, the current state of industrial revolution is still on the scale of Industry 2.0 to 3.0 in manufacturing sector. Besides, there are no study has reported on multinational company readiness assessment in Malaysia. The readiness of industrial revolution to reach satisfaction is still questionable with lack of method to assess the awareness and the stage of implementation. Besides, MITI has prepared the assessment tool with limited access to public or researcher. And third, the strategy on potential of Industry 4.0 from aspect implementation Industry 4.0 is still questionable. What is the objective of this study? Firstly, to determine the critical factor to implement fourth industrial revolution of the selected multinational company in Malaysia. Secondly, to investigate the current readiness level of the Industry 4.0 in the selected multinational company regarding to the pillars of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Lastly, to propose the strategies to improve the readiness of the company and the guidelines of IR 4.0 to all companies in Malaysia. What is the scope of the study? Firstly, determine the level of understanding and the level of application of the selected multinational company in Industrial Revolution technologies. Second, to analyze the critical factor of implementation technology IR 4.0 on the company. Third, to propose the relevant model readiness of IR 4.0 based on the accessibility of the advanced manufacturing technology on the company. Lastly, to identify the strategies on the IR 4.0 readiness for the company in Malaysia. There are several previous studies regarding to this topic. From Tortora on 2021, which has assessed the level maturity by questionnaire survey, which has found the result of challenge the implementing RI 4.0 are lack of financial resource, insufficient talent of implement new business model, limited knowledge, low short investment in Industrial 4.0. Then on Turkey Ilmas paper has suggest the modification instead of SME to support the program which increase the awareness of people about Industry 4.0, increase the digital literacy of employees required, and exploit the strength of SME and focus on customer satisfaction. And from Lucato has proposed the model to measure the readiness degree of readiness. Salcedo 2018 has found the highest growth have been horizontal and vertical integration of system, and Chonsawat and Sopadang has proposed the best method that could be used on this field. This is the methodology that being used on this study. First and foremost, questionnaire survey is developed to encounter the objective one, which is determine the critical factor. And second, Development of model readiness is to identify the current readiness level Industry 4.0 in the company. And lastly, the scoring readiness degree in the radar graph. With identifying the lowest readiness degree, this problem can be easily found if the causes have found. So this is the overall of methodologies flowchart. Then I will explain the methodology into the detail. The development of questionnaire survey is started with the formation of questionnaire, which we take from the existing questionnaire from the journal Kane on 2017. And then we do pilot survey. The survey have 4 sections, which are driver, barriers, readiness, and practicing Industry 4.0 on the company. After the validation of questionnaire, we do the questionnaire improvement. Then the total of 100 set of questionnaire survey has been distributed by hand and online. And lastly, we do analysis by SSPS software. And then the readiness model is developed by the existing model from Lucato 2019. Lastly, the strategies are suggested by referring the lowest degree readiness in the company. As the expected result, the figures 2 shows the result of readiness degree on the company regarding to the pillars of IR 4.0. As a conclusion, the result of readiness degree is expressed as radar graph, where each axis represents one pillars of Industry 4.0. Besides, the company can consider the possible challenge from its lack of aspect on implementation of Industry 4.0 to fully realize the potential of Industry 4.0. So that's all from me. Thank you.